Hey guys, welcome back to my fish room. Today, I want to take you guys through the fish room, show you some updates on some of those old videos that you guys have been asking for, and basically what's going on. We are coming to the end of the year. I can't believe that it's December already, but I've had some pretty crazy updates happen in the last few weeks, and I definitely can't wait to show you. So let's get started. Let's get into it. I'm going to start by showing you some awesome plecos. Oh God. Guys, welcome to the top rack, top level. We're really close to the ceiling. It's very warm up here, I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to start off with this update with our Ilinquat tigers, because I did do a video on that earlier this year. I set this tank up for them. As you can see, they've eaten most of the wood in there. And the tannins are crazy, and there's a lot of sawdust in the water. These guys are mostly wood eaters. So they're going to chew that wood up really quite quickly. That's why your tanks are usually this color as well, because they just poop out sawdust. So it is kind of gross, and the plants did not like it. So I did end up taking most of the plants out. The fish don't really mind. They're happy, they're hiding. But these guys have gone off this year. So I've had multiple batches of babies from these guys, and we've had, yeah, really good success with them. So I'm super proud to show you these guys and to show you what they've produced. I do want to preface that something that I would do or would have done, you know, if I had known at the time, is I would have definitely set up a bigger tank for them, because at the time, we only had a few adults. We've ended up now with more adults because, of course, we had some young ones that have grown up. And this tank now they're definitely outgrown it. So they're going to be moved into a 3-foot, hopefully by the end of this year. So at the moment, they're just getting all the water changes that I can muster up for them. They are very healthy though, and they are very happy, and they are still breeding. We actually didn't do very much different to what I set up in that original video, which I will link below so you can watch the original video if you want to. But basically all we did was we did some regular water changes, nothing crazy. We fed them. Now we did feed these guys twice a day. So they did get their breakfast and they got dinner, and we waited. It's plecos. I think the biggest thing with plecos, and any kind of plecos, is it's a waiting game. We gave them pretty much everything that they wanted as far as like what they would be living in the wild. So that darker water, a lot of wood to hide in and chew on, and then of course also those caves. And like I said, I did have some plants in there. I ended up taking them out. They didn't go very well within the dark water. Those particular plants that I chose weren't suited for that environment. So I just pulled them out, put them somewhere else. After that video, I think I got babies maybe a month or so after, and it was very sporadic. They weren't like, these guys aren't like bristlenose. They're not going to give you babies every month or every 2 months or anything like that. They're very sporadic, and their batches are quite small. So keep that in mind if this is something that or if this is a fish that you want to breed. Don't get disheartened by that. They are just a lot harder to breed, and they just don't produce as much as other fish do. All right, so now for maybe like, I wouldn't say it's a fail, but nothing's happened. This is the 201 tank and what's left of it. Now I did have some stem plants in here that you saw in the video that I created when I made the tank. They all got ripped out because plecos dig, and you can see the difference in the substrate where they dig and they make caves for themselves and things like that. The reason that this is not technically a fail is that I knew from the beginning that that little female there was not old enough to breed. So we're just growing her out. That's all that's happening. We're feeding them twice a day and we're growing her out. There has been no updates in this tank. Nothing has changed. I had some guppies in here that we ended up taking out, and I sold them all. So they're all gone, but these guys will probably be moved into a community tank just to continue growing out, because I don't expect her to be ready till maybe mid next year, maybe, because she was quite a young girl when I purchased her. So the male's in his cave in there. We can't see him because it's dark, but she's right there, and she has put on a really nice amount of size. I'm happy with her progress. She's very healthy and happy, and yeah, we're just gonna wait till we see something with her. So like I said with the previous ones, with the Ilinquat tigers, plecos are really a waiting game, and I don't expect her to be ready till mid next year, if not maybe the following year. Plecos take a long time to grow. grow. They take a long time to mature. You have to be patient with them. So yeah, but she's beautiful. Look at how pretty her spots are. She's a pretty fish. Yeah, nothing's happened here. Like I said, it's not really a fail. It's just there is no update. Okay, so this update I am super excited to tell you about. So I was actually hanging out a couple weeks ago in the fish room like I usually do, and I saw something small and fast swim across my hillstream tank. Now, have a look at this, guys. That there is one of many little babies that I wasn't even aware of. Now, these guys are definitely a little older. They're not newborns. Newborns are so small that you can't really see them, but they are there and they are growing, and I am so proud of my little colony in here to make little babies. I have been waiting to breed these fish for such a long time, and it's been absolutely wonderful to see these little tiny bubbas growing. Now you can see that that one there is actually even a bigger one again, so they're probably two different batches, which is awesome. What is astonishing about this is that I had not given up, but just assumed that I still had a lot of time with these to grow before I had any babies, and I had a bit of a snail problem in here. So what I did is I actually added a pea puffer just to eat some snails. That pea puffer is still in this tank. I need to get it out. It's gonna be a process because I don't wanna actually rip this tank apart to get that pea puffer out. So I'm waiting for the opportune moment. But so far these guys have been fine. I can't believe that I have successfully bred the hillstreams with a pea puffer hanging about in this tank, because they're not compatible. Like they are, but they're not, because pea puffers are full like predators. He should have been eating those babies. Luckily for me, he has done a really good job with the snails, and I don't see many left. There's a couple left, but he can definitely come out now and let these guys do their thing with the babies. So I can't believe that this has happened. I don't know what I did to trigger it. All I have been doing is keeping it fairly still. I have got to hang on the back filter on this tank. It is a trickle. It's not a massive like flow or anything like that. I added some leaves in there for the Java fern to create some potassium in the water. And I've just been feeding brine and some high protein pellets, sinking pellets that they seem to really enjoy. That's all I've done. Other from that, I haven't done anything else. And I added a pea puffer to get rid of all the snails. So that pea puffer is definitely 100% coming out of this tank as soon as I can catch him without ruining my whole scape, of course, because those rocks are very important. The fact that the babies had a really, a good place to hide, really important. So I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to have these guys grow up. And yeah, so thanks for waiting for that update. I'm so pumped. I'm so happy. I literally screamed when I saw the babies. All right, I'm here next to my ram tank. This is a fail. This is like a fail. Like I tried so hard. I actually got fry too. I actually got fry and I had them swimming, and then I put them in a tray and they all swam into the sponge filter and passed away. It was very sad. And then after I got that, I was waiting for another lot so that I could obviously adjust what I was doing to keep them alive. And my female got beaten up and died. So he killed her. She was torn to shreds. It was horrible. So I actually had a second pair that was like a backup pair. So I went to start with them and my female got bloat and died. Great. So I don't know what the bloat was caused by. I don't feed anything that should have caused the bloat. I think she just had organ failure and that was it. That's something that can definitely happen with fish. Sometimes they just get organ failure and things don't work and they die. Okay, thanks for coming. I tried to save her. I did antibiotics and things like that trying to save her, but unfortunately, it didn't work out for me. So yeah, that's definitely a fail of mine. I did not get fry from my rams. And I was really hoping to do a part 2 for you guys, but alas, here we are. I am going to try again. It isn't over. I'm going to, once I do find some more golden rams on the market, they are a little sparse at the moment, so I'm hoping to see some or find some soon. I will try again and adjust the way that I keep them alive, because I definitely want to give you guys a really good how-to and talk about what I've been found really difficult, what I found works and things like that. I want to give you guys a really, really honest review on how to grow these guys out, because I know that I'm definitely not the only one that struggles with them. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry you didn't get a part 2 to the ram video. A lot of bad things happened and it was just the luck of the draw, I guess. So when I get new ones, I'll let you know and we will go from there. The last little update that I want to give you guys is my pea puffers. I had some great success with my pea puffers. Now, I put minimal effort into this. They are probably still giving me eggs. I just haven't been collecting, so I've only got a few, but I've got a whole new colony that I've bred and raised that are in a little fry tank behind me and they're going off chops. They're fine, growing really well. It is summer here in Melbourne. It's not summer, it's spring. It's spring going into summer. So what I'm gonna do is probably reset their tank up, not my babies of course, my adults, and see if I can get them spawning again to try and get some more, because pea puffers are a little bit of a rare fish here in Australia. They are around, it's not impossible to get them, but they are kind of a commodity because they're expensive. Firstly, if you go to a shop to buy them, they're very expensive still. They're still in the $70 mark per fish. And I know that they're easy to breed, but not a lot of people are breeding them, which is interesting. So I definitely want to get into that a little bit more and get some more, because I want more nanofish, or I want to make more nanofish available for more Australians basically. So I am gonna definitely get these guys up and running again. I'm hoping over summer I can get quite a few, enough to be able to fill up a grow out tank, which would be lovely. So I could just chuck all of my snails in there. That'll be awesome. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna see if we can get them up and coming again. So you'll definitely be looking at a video for that. I will actually do like a dedicated video on how to breed and grow up pea puffers, because let's get more people doing it. It's good fun. Who's a good boy? Zero's here to help us. So the last thing that I did want to mention is up and coming for next year. So like I said, we are coming to the end of the year and we are wrapping some things up here in the fish room. So one of the things that you guys have to look forward to in January is we are remaking this room, making it a little bit more functional, so that I can sort of pump out some more fish so that we can fund basically bigger, better things. You know what I mean? So that's really the plan. So I am looking to get that done over the Christmas holidays. We're hoping, fingers crossed, that everything goes to plan, and we're going to basically rejig this whole place. We have a 3-phase plan for this fish room, which I will definitely be getting into in upcoming videos. So stay tuned for that. Hit subscribe if you're interested in building, because I'm going to be showing you guys not only how to build racks, how to add all of your air and your lighting and all that, but also just making it as easy as possible to take care of your tanks. So that is definitely some things that are up and coming. I've got a couple of breeding projects up and coming, which is really exciting. The first one that I can't wait, I'm so excited to get babies from, is we have some honeycomb bristlenose plecos. These guys are pretty new in Australia. Now they are being sold in heaps and heaps of stores at the moment. They are still quite pricey though. You are looking at 250 Australian, maybe more, for a 3-centimeter baby. I have 6 of them. I'm so excited. We ended up getting them from Queensland and getting them shipped down, which I hate. I hate shipping fish. I hate getting shipped fish. And I know that a lot of people do it, and some companies are so good at it, and it's fine. I think here in Australia it's a bit of a hit and miss. There are a couple of companies that are better than others. I don't know, because I don't want to not be home. Like, I work full time. I don't want to not be home, and then it sits on my doorstep, or it gets taken somewhere, or it gets lost, like poor little babies, you know? So I get really stressed. But we actually ended up getting these shipped to a friend who grabbed them and looked after them for me, and then I went and I was able to pick them up after work, which is so great. But these guys are awesome. I got them at 3 centimeters. They have grown phenomenally well over the last few months that I've had them. I wouldn't be surprised if I get babies next year. Yes, I'm excited. I'm so pumped for that, and I can't wait to show you guys, because they are absolutely stunning little fish. Beautiful patterns, very different to what we have here in Australia. So yes, that is one of the ones that are coming up really, really well. Another thing that I've got coming up is a cold water room. I've got my CPDs and my Emerald Rose borers out there. Now, I had some really good success with them, with the Emerald Rose as borers when I first moved them out there, they are now not laying for me. So it's all right. It's all right, guys. We'll figure it out. So I've actually set up some automatic egg catchers for them, and I'm gonna see if I can re-stimulate them to go again. So I'm feeding them some good food. I think that's it for now. So this was a fish room update. I hope you guys liked it. If you're interested in any of those little projects that I've just mentioned, please hit that like, hit subscribe, because I'm gonna be trying to get some more videos out next year for you. I will obviously finish this year off as we are going, so every 2 weeks. Hopefully, if I can get my shit together, I'll be able to get you guys a little bit more content next year, which I'm hoping to do. I've already started planning, and I'm so excited to show you my ideas and my plans for next year. So can't believe it's December. Merry Christmas. We have 2 more videos coming out after this. Don't miss them, and I'll catch you on the next one.